What's up, guys? Willie Contraband here, and welcome to Beyond Duality. Alright, so today I will be doing a video for the sun sign, and rising sign of Libra, solar cycle reading. So this reading will be for the whole year ahead, from this point on in time to this very point next year. Real quick, for all my Libras, this is probably the first time you ever see my face, but if you enjoy the reading, my links are below. Check me out on my website. You can purchase a reading there, or you can make a contribution to Willie Contraband and my PayPal. That's if you're feeling me. You feel me? But let's get to it. Let's get to the reading. I appreciate you guys for watching. And let's get it. Let's see what's ahead for the year. And there we go. First cards are jumping out right away. And alright, so first card that popped up, Knave of Wands. And this is the overall topic for the reading. Knave of Wands, if you see there, he's splitting apart from his counterpart. He's going the other way. Knave, the knave, to be naive, to not know. So what it's saying, this year ahead of you for the solar cycle, Libra, you're going on a new journey, something that is not known. To be a knave, to be naive, is just to not know. That means you're gonna know, you know? So this is very good. This is saying a new journey's ahead. And the wands stand for fire. And that fire is that desire, that passion, that ambition, that compassion, that action. So Knave of Wands is saying you're going to be taking new actions this year. This year is very very open for new things in your life, and you're going the other way. And if you see there, you know, there's the counterpart behind you. She, or whatever that entity is going the other way. It's time for you to split apart. And you know, her fire is burning, so she knows what she's doing, but your wand, you see there's no fire on there, so you don't know yet, and it's okay. So that means at first it might be a little dark, but then that fire starts burning and it's going to come alive, and you're going to start really realizing and knowing where you're going. But Knave of Wands to start it off. Knave, naive, to not know yet. And that's great, because that means you're going to learn. A lot of learning this year. For that fire to start burning, and then you start earning these currencies, these energies on this new journey. You feel me? So next card, and I let the cards pop up just so y'all know I don't choose them. I let the universe or source choose them. So I just shuffle, and whatever pops out is what's meant to me, or meant to be, and meant for me to read, you know? Because I don't want to have control over it, or over whatever the blueprint is. And I can't make this up. Next card that popped up, whew, the Fool card. And just like we were speaking of the Knave is very similar to the Fool, but the Fool is a major arcana card. So the major arcana is showing even greater energy, as in there really is a new journey, as in, hey, this year ahead is going to be unlike any other. And I really believe so, because at this moment, fall equinox right here, you know, very strong energy coming in. We have all the major planets moving direct. We have Jupiter finishing off in Libra, which is you guys, finishing his job in Libra, making sure that your life is going to be expanded. So now your life and your world is growing. By the time Jupiter gets out in these next couple of weeks, your life is going to be completely different, and you'll be like, what the hell is this? What's going on? But not in a bad way, but it's like, wow, like, all right, let's figure it out. And the Fool card is saying, pack your bags, baby. Because this is a exploration, this is a journey, this is a quest. And just like the Knave, which is naive, doesn't know, the Fool, you know, the Fool doesn't know either. You know, he wants to know. You know, so the quest begins with the questions. You want to ask questions to others, to yourself, to your higher self, to your higher guides, whatever it may be, because when you ask the question, it helps you on the quest. It gives you the answer. The question is very powerful. So this year so far, you got the Knave and the Fool so far. I can't make this up, you know? And that means new journeys, for real. Very new journeys. Oh, another card flipped over. Alright. And your foundation card, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. And if you see here, Knight of Swords is about, taking action, attacking, conquering, burning down the old. You see in the background that house is burning, but they did that. They burning down the old. You got to destroy the old for the new to rise. You need a new foundation. So you burn the house and keep it moving. You got your squad, your team, whatever that may be. That may be the multiple personalities within you and your identity. But you attack, conquer, and keep it moving. Destroy all these old things. And swords usually represents air signs, which is Libra. And the air signs represent the mental, the mind. Because just like air, like oxygen, we need it to breathe, but we can't see it. But it's essential, it's vital, Same thing like the mind. We don't see it, but we need it, we use it, and it's very important. So this is showing the Knight of Swords is destroying those old mentalities. Leave these old mentalities behind, because this is what's going to create your new world, And this new place that you're going to, on this new journey, on these new quests, you can't use that old mentality. If you try to use that old mentality, it's not going to go well, It's going to be your house burning down instead of the other houses, because, what that really showing when the house is burning is your environment, Kill that environment, kill what you think kill everything that will bring you back to that old you. Because Libra, I remember last year when Jupiter went into Libra, and it was just so many signs for Libras. Was like your life is going to change immensely. And throughout the whole years, I know a couple Libras I work with, as in like I have clients that are Libra that I do readings for and do their charts, and they're like, I thought this was supposed to be a great year for me. Like, what's going on? I thought my life was about to change. It's like, you gotta wait till the cycle of Jupiter finishes through and cycles through and finish his job. And then now you're gonna see the change. So I really believe like this new world has expanded and opened up for you. And now you have to leave all the old behind, because that old you is not gonna function right in this new world, So next card that popped up, in recent past. And me, when I do recent past, it's usually now I do 3 hours, because things been like, life changes quick. But 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, and sometimes 6 months, depending how it resonates. And especially now, since we're in between eclipses, But for sure, recent past here, more wands, baby. Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands. And this is showing in your recent past, you have came to a point in your life that you have to nurture yourself. You came to a point in your life that you realize that you have to take care of yourself. You came to a point in your life realizing that you're here. This is you, the queen, and you have to take care of this inner child. This is really you. That child within you. You have to take care of that child within you, because that child is the one that knows that's the child that enjoys itself and lives life, and that child was dying. Like, you was putting it in the back burner, it was in the dark, and now it's time to nurture that child, nurture yourself, so that your human nature could expand, because we here, woo, damn, cards are just popping out. Flying, baby, flying. All right, we got a whole bunch of cards. Let's get it. But yeah, definitely recent past is saying something has come to your attention that you definitely gotta nurture yourself. You definitely gotta take care of yourself, and that's probably what allowed this new opening for this new world that's coming to you. That's probably already happening. It's already in the making. It's just gonna be more obvious, and it's gonna start showing itself more to you. And recent past has allowed you to get to this point. Now you're on a new journey, because you're like, I gotta take care of myself. I gotta start looking out for myself. I gotta make sure things are good. No one's gonna look out for me. No one's gonna take care of me, and that's the truth. Especially for Libras, because Libras, they got their scales and they want things to be balanced, and not everyone got the heart like you got, Libra. So not everyone is gonna treat you the way you would expect or think they would treat you, or how you would treat them. Not everyone is gonna take care of you the way you would take care of people. Whoop. All right, I got all the cards that popped out. Cool. So that's that. So recent past is saying You decided to take care of yourself. You decided as a human within your nature to nurture yourself, and that's what's bringing you on this new journey. So let's see what your higher self, your higher guide, God, source, Allah, Judah, the Most High, the Creator, whatever you want to call it, that higher power. That, let's see what message is trying to give you. And what you got? 7 of chalices, baby. 7 of chalices. 7 of cups. 7 of water. So this this card represents options and abundance, and also making decisions and discerning things and deciphering. So if you see, right, there's many cups and they're all filled, and some have some, gems and gold and diamond. This is a ghost. This is a serpent. This is a crown. Those what Caesar used to wear and stuff. Symbolizing royalty. There's a whole bunch of different type of things. Not all of them are good, and you could tell too because look at the girls in the background. One's like wow and one's like no. Let's see if we get that clear real quick. Woo. Whatever. But there you go. You see them? Look at them. One girl's like, wow, she got her hands like, that's nice. Right here, she's like, wow, that's nice. She's like, oh, no, be careful. So it's all of perspective, and when you are able to decide and discern things within yourself, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's a serpent there, there's a dragon there as well. But there's also a castle, there's also, the gems and the jewels and the gold, there's royalty there, So this is saying ahead of you in this journey, there's a lot of options. There's a lot of things to decide from, but be aware, be careful of what you choose. Don't feed into these old mentalities and these old energies of yourself, who you think you are, because that's who you used to be. Now you're a new person. So in this quest, as you keep moving along and expanding, there's going to be options, there's going to be choices, and that brings decisions, and you have to make decisions, and you want to give yourself the best quality of things, the best things that you could have. Cups and chalices is about abundance and things flowing and things coming into your life and emotional things. So you want things that are going to feed your mind, body, and soul, and you're going to have options. Your higher guide, your higher self is saying there's going to be options to choose from. Choose wisely, my friend. Alright, steps to take to the near future. The card that came, can't make this up, 6 of Swords. You see there, they're on a boat and they're going across the seas. They're transferring energy. They're going to this new place. They're leaving wherever they came from and going to a new place. And we're talking about this year, you got the Fool card and the Knave of Wands, saying new adventures, new journeys, new quests, a new world you're going to explore. 6 of Swords is saying steps to take to the near future. Start going now. Start taking action now, especially mentally. I told you swords are for the mind, the mental. So this is definitely a transfer of energy. 6 of Swords, very powerful card. 6 is a number of equality, and once equality is actually becoming equal to the power. So like the power of giving, the power of receiving, the power of taking care of yourself, the power of making decisions. So 6 of Swords is also the power of transferring energies. This is how we transform, when we transfer this energy. You feel me? So this is definitely steps to take in the near future, as in right now, next couple minutes, tomorrow. I always recommend today. Baby steps. Even if it's something little that you shift in your mind, that it's like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to live this life anymore. Boom. Everything changes. Because once you make a decision, the universe has no choice but to present that to you, to bring it forward and toward you. So you make that decision in your gold mine, and those currencies come to your life. You feel me? So now the next card is your environment card. This is my favorite position in the reading, in the format that I do, because this is the only card that really shows more about what's going on around you instead of what's going on within you. I either talk from a perspective of the collective or from a personal point of view. But the environment card always shows what's going on around you. So what we got? Some power, some got the major arcana, the Hierophant. And what this is showing, there's going to be a lot of balancing of energies around you. So this is really good. This is very good because that's saying that there's going to be leverage in your environment. And that goes back to this, the higher self saying you go on this quest, there's going to be a lot of decisions, and there's going to be a lot of options, and options are good, especially when you could decide and decipher through them. So the Hierophant is saying in your environment there's going to be a lot of power, there's going to be a lot of freedom, and also a lot of grounding energy, which is very important for Libra because they like stability, they like security, but they also like, they're air signs, so they also like to be free. They like to roam as they want to and as they please. Hierophant is also, learning how to use your words. If you see right here the keys, and keys open doors, and you're on this new journey, on this new quest, and there's going to be a lot of doors you want to open, so the keys are important, and the keys are the key words. Key words open doors. So you want to be very aware of how the words are circulating around you, how you using your words, and how people around you are using words. If there are words, because words give vibrations, and if these vibrations, when people say certain things, if they bring you down, you're going to have the power, because you got options in your environment, you're going to have the power to either be around that energy or not. But this is a very great card for the environment. It's showing that a lot of good energies, a lot of balancing energies are coming in, a lot of powerful energies are coming in your environment, and if you take advantage, you could leverage this and you could elevate and go to this next level, because you're on a new journey. You have this new world culminating right before your eyes. So that's definitely great card. Next card is goals and intentions, or fears and doubts, depending how the energy comes through. And I see no fears and no doubts, baby. We got Ace of Swords, more swords, baby, because I told you swords is the air, and the air is the mind, the mental, and the swords, if you see, because remember I just told you about what keys and key words, right? So goals and intentions here, right? It's saying this new mentality. Ace of Swords is the one. Look at the crown on top, you holding the sword straight up, as in you're going to be able to use this to your advantage. You're going to be able to use this new mentality, and it's going to take you to a new place. Ace of Swords represents this new journey mentally, especially. It's saying that your mind's gonna very flourish, and you are the king. That's why there's a crown. You are the queen. You are royalty, and you have to present yourself in that way. And in your mind, you have to tell yourself that you are royalty. You earn and you deserve all these things that are coming into your life, all these options. You have a lot of options, and all these options, you deserve them, and just make sure to decipher through them, and you decipher through the mind. If your mind is clear, then everything else will be very clarified. The mind is what projects everything that we see in this 3D physical plane. So Ace of Swords, goals and intention is stay in the clear, keep that mind very clear. And I was telling you also, Ace of Swords, swords are your mind, and these words, you see that? Your sword is your word. Your word is your sword. That's how you protect yourself, and that's how you advance, and you could achieve things, with your words. That's why a lot of people get by with their words. So there's a lot of wands and swords here, saying that use your words, take action, and clear your mind on this new journey. That's really what it's going to be about, taking action, even if it's not in crazy baby steps. Every day take a baby step. By the end of the week, you take a leap. And if your mind is clear, then every step is going to be very powerful. If your mind is clear, then the whole journey is going to start exposing itself. The Knave of Wands is to not know, to be naive, but if you clear your mind, the goal is to clear the mind. Have this new mentality, because even if you don't know what's coming ahead, if your mind is clear and everything has clarity and things are clarified, things are going to just open up. You're going to see it as you go along, and that's all you need for it to expose itself when you get there. Don't worry about it because it's so far now. Worry about what's right in front of you. Clear your mind. and things are going to work out for you. You're going to have these options, and every step of the way, as long as you take action, you take these baby steps, at the end of the week you take a leap, and you're going to be rewarded with things, you know, right? Last card for you guys. This is possible outcomes. Remember, none of this is guaranteed, none of this is concrete. This is just blueprints of how you can, use the energies in your beneficiary, how to use it towards your advantage, how to use it so that you could create something with these energies around us, because either way, it's going to happen in certain different forms, but you could choose what form you want it to manifest in. So possible outcomes for you guys for this year from October, well, we're in September 23rd to 2017 to September 23rd, 2018, because this is a solar cycle reading. Cool. Judgment. Major Arcana Judgment card, baby. This is about creation, achievement, success, things coming to an end, things fulfilling. You see there's the three things, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, the Father, the Mother, the Child. This is how creation happens. Things happen in threes. You got more freedom, more birds. Look at over here. The dark birds go down, the lighter birds go up, as in your vibrations are going up, and anything that no longer serves you goes down. The Judgment card is also about seeing things for what they are, allowing. And whoa, that's crazy, because we're talking about clarity, with Ace of Swords. Judgment, possible outcome, is saying that you're going to see things for what they are. Things are going to be completed. They're going to come into culmination. This new journey by the end of the year, the judgment will be like, hey, if you took the right steps, you deserve the right rewards, But if you go the other way, then judgment works the same way. It's going to show you what you put in, because when you put work in, things work out. Whatever you put into something is going to grow. But whatever kind of energy that it is that you're inserting into there, what's going to be extorted out is going to be the reflection of that energy multiplied, So judgment definitely is saying achievement, success, creation is ahead of you. And see things for what they are, Maybe you've been wearing the rose gold glasses for a while, And now it's time to take them off this year and, see the world for what it really is. And it's okay, like, this is all good stuff, very clear and bringing in that clarity, so pretty much, yeah, I hope you guys have a great year, because it's showing a lot of good stuff here, it's showing you on this new journey, destroying these old things, transferring of energies, a lot of beginnings, a lot of options. Make sure to keep nurturing yourself, because in the recent past, something showed you like, hey, I gotta take care of myself. And that's something that's ongoing forever. It's not like we take care of ourselves for like a month and then everything's good forever. Like, this is an everyday thing. So every day, keep in mind, that you want this new life, you want this new world, and you want it to flourish, and it's gonna be abundance, because there's options, baby, whole bunch of options. And then Judgment card, also about a lot of wisdom. You're going to gain a lot of wisdom this year, because you're going to be taking action. Wisdom is experience, and the only way to gain experience is to take action, to act. And if you want this actual reality to manifest, you have to actually take action. You feel me? But yeah, things are going to come into completion. Life is going to be good. Life is going to be great. Jupiter's finishing in Libra. It's going to go into Scorpio, which is going to allow your life to fully flourish and transform, and you'll see all that is for you by the end of this year. My Libras, check me out. I thank you guys for passing by. Hold it down. You'll see me again, and do your thing. Take your action, and you really utilize your mental power. You guys have a great mind, because you're able to balance things out and see things from different angles and different perspectives, which allows you to have more of a different point of views than other people, So hit me up if you need any readings. I'm always available. I try to, give the best energy I can every time. 100,000%, baby. But Libras, do your thing. This is a new journey. Use that mental power, transform and transfer these energies, and life will be abundant. You feel me? Much peace, much love.